Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to the Thorium Mod. What's it been, a couple of days since the last episode? Yeah, not long at all. Maybe 5 months? Maybe so. So welcome back to Thorium. It's been on a bit of a hiatus, twice in its lifespan. This series is almost a year old, which is really silly. It makes me look like a really I don't know. It looks bad on me. I'm not gonna lie. I took a break on it originally, and I'll be honest with you guys because I wasn't kind of getting on with it all too well. I did this episode where I basically insulted this weapon for the whole episode, being a little bit of a moron, and people didn't take too well to it. And I thought, you know what? Maybe that's not me. Maybe that's not my scene. And I left it behind. And then I came back to it sometime later while I was pre-recording, and I really fell in love with it. But when I got back, I don't know, I just didn't have that push there. But it's back, and it's back, I guess. And look, right, it's been so long. If you guys don't want to watch this anymore, and this video, you know, doesn't get that many likes or that many views or whatever, and, you know, we want to just scrap it and move on, I'm cool with that, right? I'm completely cool with that. If you guys want to move on, I'm fine with that because you have every right to. It's been 5 months. Some of you are probably older. Maybe you've had birthdays. There's been Christmas. Thanksgiving, New Year's, it's a long time to wait for something, and I do understand. If you want to stick with me though, welcome back. How you all doing? I'm doing good. I've actually been working on this world for the past couple of months. Every now and again, I'll come on and change something. Like, for example, I finished the marble house, and it's pretty big. Maybe I built something a little bit too big, and I kind of realized that about halfway through, and I changed it. And it wasn't that great. I've got ponds everywhere, like these ponds, but what I actually did was I stuck with the alchemist NPC instead, so we can start buying potions now. I much prefer buying potions than actually crafting them myself. I'm a big believer of that. What else did I do? I upgraded our character just a tiny bit. I got the bagpipes from a blood moon. I remember that. What else? I think that's about it. I think I've covered absolutely everything you need to know. I extended this house, added a new roof. Made a bunch more chests because we've got a lot of items in. And one of the things we're going to start off with today is actually making accessories. So there is some accessories, some symphonic accessories that we've had in the past, and I want to change them up a little bit. So the first one is actually this silver mouthpiece. Now this can actually be combined with this bard emblem to make the epic mouthpiece. 10% increased symphonic damage, 5% increased symphonic playing speed. Your wind instruments attack now attempt to quickly home in on enemies. If the attack already homes in onto an enemy, it does so far more quickly. Pretty awesome, right? Pretty fantastic, fantastic accessory there. I don't know how much money I have left because I had this at menacing before, and I would like to get something a little bit better. You know what? I'll take movement speed. No. Okay. No. Oh, I'm going bankrupt. No. No. Oh, I got stuck with movement speed. Okay, that's a little bit trash. Right. So one of the other things we need to make is a plug. I believe it's a plug. No, we need to make a pad of paper. So we got that. And then look at that. Leather gauntlet. Nice. No, we need to make... I don't know what it's called. Is it like a corkscrew or something like that? We'll see. It should appear here somewhere. But, well, if not, let's have a little look at something else then. So we've got this cork grease. This needs to combine with a high-quality reed. So this is made with dynasty wood. Ah, it's made at a sawmill. Gotcha. Okay. So a brand new accessory is going to be made with this quality reed, this pad of paper, and this cork grease. This is going to make the band kit. Increases symphonic damage by 8%, increases symphonic playing speed by 8%, increases inspiration regeneration by 8%. That's a lot of words. I'm pretty impressed that I managed to muster the courage to say them all. But there we go. We're already a little bit better. So the weapons we've got at the minute is the Song of Ice and Fire. So this is something you make at the end of pre-hard mode. We've got the Riff Weaver. Got the bongos. Got one of the musical sheets. Our granite boombox could do with an improvement. And I also haven't had any inspiration upgrades since getting into hard mode, I don't believe. But what I'm going to try and do now is I'm going to try and take on a mechanical boss because I really want to see what we're playing with here. It's been so long that the character is kind of foreign to me. Like, I don't know how to make him work and what his attack really is. So we're just going to try something, a base minimum boss, which is going to be the mechanical boss. And I've actually combined it with a bunch of potions that we're getting from the Alchemist mod, like creativity potions, earthworm potions, inspirational reach potions. All of those are actually Thorium exclusive, and they're all Bard class ones. And I believe the Bard class is a little bit different now. Thorium's had 5 months of being worked on. It is a little bit different, right? The little animations are different. These floating orbs look so cool. Bongos, probably a little bit stronger maybe. Who knows? I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't really, truly know. But there is one more thing that I wanted to work on today, and it was another boss that you actually fight in hell. I don't know what it's called exactly, so we're going to have a look at this. So, not the Borean Striker. That's a Blizzard-only exclusive boss. And it's this one, COZNIX the Fallen whatever, right? And you make a void lens to summon it. So, if I go into crafting now and start getting souls, so souls of light, maybe some souls of night, maybe? Where are they at? Souls of night. There's more light. Oh, right. Okay, got them reversed. So we should be able to make this. This is the void lens. Awesome, what's this? Happy Home token, and places an invisible wall-mounted token, counts as a chair, table, and light source. That's actually really cool. So essentially you can turn a box into a home without having all the ugliness of it. Kind of cool. A Dynasty War Fan. Also very cool. Less potent than a soul, but gets the job done. Very cool indeed. There's a lot to this mod. There really is. There really, really is. But this is the new boss. And it does summon in hell. So we're going to try that one out too. So we're going to see if we can beat a classic vanilla boss. And if we can't beat that, well, we're going to check out the one in hell, which I'm very excited about. And that's it. That's it. I've been gone for some time, and it's nice to be back to Thorium, because I wanted to get this series. I did want to finish this series. I feel like it's a bit of a legacy. You know, when's Chippy going to finish Thorium? It really is my fault, honestly. But I did feel this weird disconnect from the mod. And I think it's because when I started Calamity on ChippysCouch, I started it this time last year, actually. You know, I felt really tightly connected to the community, and that really showed because the channel was like absolutely booming at the time. And I was meeting all these new people, and we were getting all this artwork done for us. And I don't know, it just seemed a little bit special. And then we came over to Thorium, and it was like none of that. And I think that was my problem. Okay. Begin. Okay, so we've got the boombox. I'm going to check out the bongos. Okay, bongos ain't really doing out. Right, let's check out a Song of Ice and Fire. Or maybe one of these. We'll check out this. Right, so what we're trying to do now is, literally, we are trying to figure out how strong we are. We have not the best defense with this setup, not going to lie. But we do have a setup at least, right? Okay. Let's try out this weapon. I think mixing up all my weapons is super important. Like, just swapping in between them, just trying out new things and stuff. Like, these bongos are pretty good because they're getting all of these enemies at once, but then, do you go for the Rift Weaver? You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie, though. I think this is going to end in just killing all of the NPCs and nothing else. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is kill off some of these orbs because there are way too many of them. And we're going to go back to this guitar, because this guitar seemed to work out really well. Okay, we're taking way too many hits. Oh my god. I just feel like there's so many probes around. Does that not seem like a very large amount of probes? I think it does. I think it does. So, now I know that I can't cheese the mechanical worm, the destroyer. Now I know that. That's a good place to be. Right? Now that I know that, alright, maybe we need more inspiration, or we need something that will give us a little bit extra defense. Maybe I need to basically start reforging some accessories. Well, now I know that, we are going to go and check on this new boss, and we're going to see how we do. I actually do have a very clear platform for the whole of hell, so I'm hoping that by like running around and stuff, we can try it that way. But I think one of the big obstacles is I am using symphonic damage. I'm using the Bard class because it seems honestly the most interesting to me. So the trick is it like, oh, are you able to do all this with the Bard class? Is the Bard class too weak? I thought that might be a mimic. Okay. So we're checking out new stuff today. New stuff. And as you can see, the map is updating now because we can play in 1080p. Which is new to us. Right, so we're going to buff up. And I am going to spawn this new boss. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. I've seen you before, actually. Now that I think of it. I thought I didn't have a clue what it was, but then I remember I've seen this because I put this in a video a very long time ago. And it was actually, this is no joke, so I played Thorium, and I was enjoying their bosses, because I wanted to make a video about, like, cool bosses that you can face in Terraria. I wanted to focus on, like, the boss aspect of Terraria. And I got this comment that was like, James, try Calamity. You will love the bosses in Calamity. And that is no joke how I found Calamity. I didn't have a clue about it before then. Okay. This is kind of hard. Not going to lie. I'm just making sure I've got enough inspiration. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to be able to loop it back on myself. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, snap. This is actually really hard to do because the movement speed isn't that great on my character. And I don't have the best life right now. But this is interesting. This is cool. I legit don't know which one's the best item for this either. Okay, so what we're doing is we're swapping in between because it is... But that was cool, though. That was a cool boss. So I can't beat that boss, and I can't beat the mechanical worm. So now I'm thinking it's probably inspiration, right? I need to maybe start upgrading that. Well, cool. All right. Well, this is a very short episode, and I think the reason I want to do a short episode is so I can kind of get back into it. So I want you to let me know down below, should we continue with this, or should we just move on? If you want me to move on, let me know. Be vocal with your opinion about it, because it is important. And if you do want it to carry on, and we'll carry on, and I'll figure stuff out, you know, just make sure to, like, kind of shower the video with a few likes. You know, it goes a long way. It really, really does. I am actually very excited to continue with Thorium. You know, if I didn't ask for opinions, I would be all aboard this. Because I want something new, I want something different. So, yeah, there you go. Right, okay. Well, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.